Hey guys, what is up? What's cracking? Rules for Rebels here, back with Side Hustling, episode 10, and Side Hustle Thursdays. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy today's side hustle. Today's side hustle involves something I've personally done in the past and something which is very easy, which any of you guys can do regardless of skill level. In just a second, we'll get into today's side hustle, but today's side hustle involves a specialty cookbook. The interesting thing about cookbooks and recipes is that recipes cannot be trademarked or copyrighted. Basically, a list of ingredients themselves cannot be protected. Now, images and even descriptions can, but recipes themselves cannot. So basically, if you wanted to do something similar to today's story, you could literally go around collecting your favorite recipes within a specific niche. It could be gluten-free, raw, paleo, halal, ital. You get the point. You can collect recipes, prepare the meals yourself and take some photos, write your own descriptions, and you have a cookbook you can sell. And that's basically what today's side hustle is. So today's side hustle is about a specialized diet with a loyal fan base that led to a $2,000 per month side hustle. So today's story is going to be about Amanda MacArthur from Western Massachusetts. Amanda, as a day job, runs a content marketing firm with her husband, and so she's already kind of an entrepreneur. But she's an entrepreneur with a side hustle that we'll be discussing in just a second here. So a hobby of Amanda's is cooking, and Amanda also has a very specialized diet called a ketogenic diet. Now it's somewhat similar to paleo, but no starch or sugar is allowed, so it's even stricter than paleo. So a couple years back, Amanda began posting recipes on a website. There was no intention for this to be a commercial project or a money-making project. She was simply trying to keep her recipes organized for herself. Now, because her day job was and her background was in content marketing, she couldn't help but snazz it up a little bit, and she also added an email sign up, but she legitimately had no interest in making it a commercial project. It was just a hobby and a way to organize her recipes for herself. So a few months went by, and she happened to notice that she had over 3,000 people subscribed to her email list. Now, many entrepreneurs would kill for a list of 3,000 people to market to, but again, this was a side project, so she didn't really do anything with it. So a few more months go by, and eventually she has 6,000 email subscribers. So at this point, she couldn't ignore it. She threw together an email to her subscribers and mentioned that she was thinking about writing a ketogenic ebook / cookbook, and was wondering if any of her subscribers would be interested in pre-ordering a copy. Now, keep in mind, this book was not even invented yet. She hadn't written it. It was just an idea. Well, after that first email, to her surprise, a lot of those people took her up on the offer and pre-ordered the cookbook. So by the end of day one, she had made over $1,000 from an ebook she started on a whim, which hadn't even been made yet. Again, the book had not even been created yet. So she put together the book and delivered it, and she waited for complaints to come in. She waited for people to call her a fraud and ask her for refunds. But to her surprise, people liked it. She got messages saying how much people liked the cookbook and how much value they'd gotten from her blog. A few months later, Amanda was contacted by a publisher who wanted to do a print version of the book, and now she's making more than $2,000 per month from this project. So what can we learn from this story? Well, first off, specialized diets are a huge business and a great niche to be in. Paleo, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, kosher, halal, raw foods, ital, etc. You get the point. People who follow these diets have clear needs, and while for some it's a lifestyle choice, for others it's either for religious or medical reasons, and it's not something that they can be flexible about. It's a serious need of theirs. These people all identify with one another. They're all part of the same community, which is a great thing to have in your niche. Selling to a group of people with a sense of community who want to support each other and want to support other people working in that niche. But people didn't just connect with the recipes. They also connected with Amanda herself and Amanda's life. Now, Amanda provided value to these people for free, and people wanted a chance to give back. And this is actually something that I see a lot that I run into both with this channel and other projects that I'm a part of. I often get asked if I could come out with a course. Now, I really don't want to be the guy selling a $47 course that I tell you is going to mean the world to you, to where you buy it, then I'm just upselling you in that course to a $447 course, after which you buy both. I tell you that both those courses are bullshit. You need to hire me for personal coaching at a cost of $4,470. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I enjoy teaching for free. But I often link people, a lot of times I get questions from people and I link them to videos about topics that they ask about. And I think a lot of times it's not even people wanting a course so much as it's people wanting a chance to pay me back for all the free value I've given them. That's why they want to buy a course from me, to support me, not even necessarily because they want a course. Now, I think in large part, this is something Amanda has run into as well. People wanted a chance to pay her back for all the great recipes she posted on her blog. So as far as Amanda sold the course, it's pretty simple. She used a platform called Gumroad, and this is something I've personally used myself. It's very cool. It's free. It's an easy program to use. You simply upload your digital products with a photo and description, and off to the races. You're in business. You can either link people to your Gumroad store or embed your Gumroad store into almost any website or blog. You can be up and running selling digital products in minutes. And best of all, the content or the files are digitally delivered, so it's basically hassle-free for you. This lesson is definitely something that is replicable. If you want to make a 420 friendly stoner cookbook, cool. You want to make a vegetarian cookbook, great. A paleo cookbook, awesome. You can literally go around and collect recipes from online or other cookbooks. Ideally, you'd prepare these recipes and take photos of the finished project. However, for those of you with no skills in the kitchen or who are just lazy, you could literally just buy stock photos of some raw ingredients and post them up with the recipe. You probably want to do a brief write-up describing the recipe and maybe the level of difficulty and ingredients needed. But yeah, simply turn it into a PDF file, upload it to Gumroad or even Amazon KDP, and you are in business selling cookbooks. So anyhow, guys, cooking may or may not be your thing, but this is a very interesting side hustle and something that literally any of you guys could do without spending a penny. I mean, literally, if you know how to browse the internet and write a Word file, you could literally create a cookbook. Anyhow, guys, that's it for this week. I'll catch you guys again next week for Side Hustle Tuesdays. Rules for Rebels, signing off.